Welcome back to Aaron's Daily Thoughts. Today's subject is big things come from little steps. Today I just want to re-emphasize the principle that huge things don't have to take huge steps. You don't have to take ginormous leaps that are super hard for you to be able to accomplish your dreams. It's all about the little things you do every single day. Think about where you are in your situation right now. Think about everything that's happened in your entire life. If you don't like your situation, think back about the little tiny decisions you made every single day. The small things. It all started that first time you decided to eat the sugar instead of avoiding it. That first time you decided to spend the money instead of saving it. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, where you are right now, if you don't like where you are, it all started from a tiny little decision. And then that decision led to another decision, and that decision led to another decision, and they just kept piling on top of each other over and over again until you got to a place that you wished you weren't. Now the same thing applies to the good. The same thing applies to accomplishing your dreams. All it takes is a little tiny decision every single day. The decision to avoid sugar, the decision to save your money, the decision to talk to someone new, the decision to get outside of your comfort zone. And it doesn't have to be something that scares you like crazy. It can be just something that scares you a little bit. It doesn't even have to scare you. Just something that you wouldn't normally do. Something that gets you a tiny bit outside of your comfort zone. So that way, instead of staying comfortable, instead of staying in the same place where you are right now, you will grow. Little by little, bit by bit, step by step. That is how we learn. And that is how people accomplish their dreams. That is how anyone accomplishes anything humongous. We got a man on the moon by making little tiny adjustments, by testing, by all these people coming together, by practice, by little tiny steps, step by step, until we finally got a rocket that lifted off of the ground, out of the atmosphere, and landed on the moon. It was a process that took forever. But we did it because of everyone collaborating together and taking one step at a time. It wasn't one guy who just finally figured out how to make this giant rocket by himself and did this huge giant thing that he'd never done before. It was a team of people working who all knew what they were doing, but who were getting outside of their comfort zone because they were trying something that they had never done before. We had never put a man on the moon before. We had no clue what we were doing. But we learned by trial and error. Failure is not bad. Failure is learning. If you let it be learning. All it takes is marginal adjustments, little, tiny, small adjustments in your life. The smallest decisions can make the biggest difference. That's all I have for today. See ya.